Well, it's day 20, well, we think it's 26 or 27 of van life west. Still got the gunshots ringing in my ears from goose shooting yesterday, so I'm not sure what day it is. But we are now in the very early morning here on day 2 at Kakadu. And we're about to go on you can see this mystical mist and bird life here, all starting to forage before the sun comes in and gets its eye in. But we're going out to see if we can eyeball a couple of crocs, like about 200 of them. They reckon they're out here, so this will be interesting.
Start with welcome to country. In Australia there's been some things on social media about welcome to country. It does not mean Australia when we say it. Welcome to country means this immediate. Hopefully you all stay safe while on country. And it's good to see Australians visiting their backyard too, people. Well done. Usually when we do it, we'll have little white feathers on the side. It has a cousin here from down south as well, the flume whistling duck, which we'll see today as well. Lily, water muddy. Flowers. We eat the root to it. The root's beautiful eating. It wants to drink. Huh? I'm not sure. Probably a young male. The wallaby seems pretty inquisitive with the crocodile, because it probably didn't see it, but the crocodile was facing the wrong way to see them. When a feral animal is down the path within the mud within its hooves and its fur, they will pick up seeds from grasses and shrubs that are not native to Australia, and when they come back in here, they're beautiful little bird.
Kingfisher.
Where's that buffalo going? There, see? So I'm running Kakadu, the biggest stork. This is also Australia's smallest stork.
Nice.
And now we're at the lookout.
Now we're at the Mirrey lookout. Now, it's 2 kilometres there and back. So I've decided that if we get up there, and I'm bearing in mind the people who are very, very keen critics of this, they are very, very genuine critics, people who live on the Brighton area down in Melbourne. Can't mention names. If we go up there and take a photograph of a landscape with hills in the background and maybe some, I don't know what I thought maybe it's not worth the 2 kilometre walk, but that doesn't mean to say we've become ambivalent or blasé. We're going to now head to Jabiru, which incidentally is an Argentinian name, nothing to do with Australia at all, or English name at all. We're going up to Jabiru, where there's a mine, and they're meant to have, one of the mining companies, who is it?
BHP, was it?
Well, I don't think it was BHP, the other one. Anyhow, they're meant to have bulldozed all the earth back into the lake that they created. I don't know that that's happened. But we're going to try and get a pass. We're not going to try and we're going to get a pass and go into Arnhem Land. And because that is native territory and native title, and we'd be delighted to be welcomed into there. If someone said, welcome to Arnhem Land, we will accept that with open arms, because that is the first people who were here's land, unlike the first people's land down that was developed by settlers down south. That's the subtle difference, and that's the only thing we're ever on about. But we loved being up here, and we mixed with all the native people yesterday, the Aboriginals. When we're up at Jabiru. Now, Jabiru's an interesting name. Jabiru, you'd think, is an Australian native name. Jabiru is an Argentinian name. We have the Jabiru bird. You'd think it's a native bird. Not a bit of it. It's a big stork, isn't it?
Yes.
A big, huge stork at
Australia's
Jabiru.
one and only stork.
It's the biggest
species.
And the smallest stork in Australia, because it's the only stork. And We're at Jabiru, and Jabiru is a mining town which I think they're vacating shortly, and they wanted to fill in the pit in the lake that they dug, but there's a bit of argy-bargy going on. We're going to try and find our way to Arnhem Land, but we're going to wait for the sprinkler to come round. I'm going to stand under it again.
I think you'll be waiting for a long time because it's going really slow.
Muhammad won't come to the mountain will come to Muhammad. So here I go. This is lunch hour at Jabiru. What do you notice? This is the town centre here. What do you notice about Jabiru here?
There's no one there?
Not a person. This is lunchtime, the bustling metropolis of... there's a car over there. Someone must be driving that at some stage. But this is it. Now we're on the border. The river is the border between the Northern Territory and Arnhem Land. And you have to have a permit, which we had, to go across there. But they said low tide was at 4:30. You would want to get a lot lower before you tried to cross over there in a tug and a caravan. So we've elected not to do that. But if you have a look over here, there are a dozen or so crocodiles. I presume they're waiting for fish to come down the rapids and then they just swim into their jaws. I don't know. But if you want to wait here for another 3 hours and take a chance that you can get the tug and the caravan across there, that's fine. But then you've got to wait another 6 hours so it goes down again. I know it's high tide in the 6 hours, so I think you're probably stymied. I'm not sure what car would get across there at this stage.
There's so many crocodiles.
And they're all here for a reason. This is the food larder. They're waiting for fish, Barramundi, to come down.
It's like McDonald's.
So across there is Arnhem Land, which we had a permit to go to, but we can't get across the river.
Damn.
Well, nevertheless, this is Arnhem Land, Northern Territory, magnificent country. They're just waiting. They're waiting for Barramundi. Swim into their jaws. There's hundreds of them. Well, there's not hundreds, but there's plenty. Big mothers too. And downstream as well.